Well, hello there folks, and welcome back to what is today going to be continuing our Forgotten Maps and their items. So this is going to be video number #3. If you haven't seen the other two parts, it's probably worth going along and checking them out. So we're starting off at Join Manor. We've been along here many times in the past. If, however, you are someone that hasn't been here before, there is this surfboard that you're able to grab as an AC tag drop from the boss. Definitely worth picking up. Here we are for some more boss drops. This is at Marchosiasfight. I couldn't say it. Okay, I've just shortened it to that. Just accept that's how it is. Lots of free player drops there, a couple legend bits, and you know, one armor to pick up if you really wanted. Over to join Northmountain. This place does have some quite cool gear, and this merge shop does have plenty available within it. We've probably been along here before for the Frozen Claymore. That rings many alarm bells. Again though, in addition to these, the boss does have some quite cool drops. You can get the Dragon Fable Frozen Claymore, AC tag attached to that. Also a little Moglin pet if you wanted, and quite a nice pair of looking wings. Join Dreamforest is where we're heading to next, just to show off a few merge shop items here. There is a boss monster, and I believe it drops like this elephant house guard or elephant pet. Members only though, so bear that in mind. Join enemyforest is this location, and again we're going to look through the merge shop. There's some nice music gear in here, and the no bots armor, which I thought was quite cool and could work quite well for some meme sets if you wanted to set something up like that. Again, a few helms, a couple capes, including the Cinder's Cape of Doom, or however the hell you say that thing. It does have an info marker, which is quite cool if you want to have a little eye above your head for a little bit and make yourself look like an NPC, and the boss drops a sock monkey pet. Okay, we're heading over to this Legion merge at fortressdelve, which oddly enough is one of the things I missed. I'm not really too sure how I've missed this event. Again, if you go to the boss, there is a nice little ground route you can get from there. I just wanted to include some Legion bits and Legion items within this video. Like I say though, I've only chose to include this one on the pure basis that I actually forgot all about it and forgot to do it, so it just seemed appropriate. Just a few capes to look through, and then we can move on to the next map, and this one is going to be icepike. So this is Frostival tagged, and I presume we can join it all year round. However, if you can't, it's because you're not a member, but I'm pretty sure this is one of those weird ones, but I could be wrong, you never know. Anyway, Glacial Berserker class is available from here if you happen to be Glaciaria rank 10, so that could be something you could grab. There's a couple shops you can go through. Some of us may still be bearing those scars of when we came along here to beat up Kazaroff and Karok many times for many items. Then it all kind of changed, but in case you didn't know, Change Kazaroff does actually drop these daggers that I thought looked really cool, so definitely worth just shouting those out while we're here. Okay, here we go at ghostnexus for some more boss drops. Again, no AC tags on any of these sadly, but there are some free player items that could be worth grabbing, such as the Warrior Mage's Flame that you can see on the screen in the bottom right. Next up is join Granite Cove for some pirate themed gear. We wanted pirate items. We will start off in the Pirate Queen's booty shop in case you do want to grab anything from within here. Some of it will cost you real life AC coins, but you know, that's the way it goes sometimes, unfortunately. A few capes to look at, and then we'll head over to the boss drops because there are a couple bits that would be worth picking up. So as you can see, everything here is AC tagged. You can get yourself the Blacksea Pirate Captain gear. That's one of those that if you haven't got, you might as well grab. It's pirate themed, and if you like your pirate stuff, that could be one for you. Next up, we're joining Infirmary, where this has got some interesting Dragon's Call gear and the Dragon's Summoner armor. So, Dragon's Call is the weapon, you can see. Interesting colour choices on those ones, I thought. Anyway, next up, let's go join Fable Forest. So, again, we got a couple little shops to look through here. I'm just showing you these because they had some quirky little items that you may think, oh, you know what, why not grab that for some particular set you want to create or make an absolute monstrosity out of. You do have the Hydra Cape, which was bewildering. I didn't expect to see that in there whatsoever, but you know what, it exists, it is there. Some quite simple plain armors called Not Quite Chaos in that instance, and then also some more helms to go with it. Plenty of capes within the merge. You do have this one that boosts to elementals 15% if you're interested in that one, and then we can move on yet again. And this time round, this is a members only map at Join a Fear Death. The boss will drop you this weapon. It's called like Yellow Coward or something like that. It's got a little bit extra to it. You'll know it when you get it, but very small drop list from that boss. Anyway, Join Fire War we're going over to next. So first of all, not only have you got some quest drops if you'd like to go along and farm for those, the drop rates are actually not too low on these. Most of them are like 10%, 5%, around that kind of ballpark, so you wouldn't have to do too many turn-ins potentially when you're going through doing these, if there was of course anything you fancy picking up. But that's not the only thing we have available to us at this map. There is also a couple shops and some boss drops that we're going to look at. So let us start with the war chest. Now in the war chest you have got some really cheap gear you can pick up, and you do get the Flame Guardian armor, and I really like the Flame Guardian. That's probably my favourite armor for some reason that we've come across today. I don't really know why. You can also get an absolutely jacked up version from the merge shop if you'd like to go through, grab some extra gear in order to get the ignited version. So yeah, I think that's worth grabbing. That's probably one of my favourite items, like I said in this video. There's also Dragon Slayer Twilly, not to mention you can get a Dragon Slayer Twilly pet drop from this boss here if you would like it. There's also a set of wings. Sadly both of those are members, but there is a tail that's free player. Who knows, maybe that could be worth your time. Join Eagle's Reach, and we're literally just going to go through the armory here just to see what's in here. There's quite a few free player items available, believe it or not. However, rather more believably, pretty much none of it is AC tagged. In fact, I don't think anything within this shop is, so if you're going to be picking it up, it's probably going to be something that you're actually wanting to use and can see putting on one of your sets and incorporating in some way, shape or form. I do like some of the cow hoods, they did look quite cool. Okay, so a Vampire War merge. So join Eternal Night. There's a few different maps you can access this from, but I just wanted to come to this one because I couldn't remember the last time I physically joined to this place. As you can see, you do get the radioactive vampire bats. They're very cool. Have an AC tag, could be worth grabbing. And then lastly, and certainly not least, we headed into Blood Run because if you want to have a little disco ball with, I believe, what was his name, Edvard, something along those lines, you can pick him up as a boss drop. Anyway, folks, that's all for now. We'll probably be back for a part 4 of this at some point in the future, so if you're new around here, please do subscribe, leave the video with a like, and I'll see you all again for another one incredibly soon.